virtual class of Municipal Corporation of Greater Mumbai Education Department. I am Mrs. Akshata Kale and today we will learn maths. Come on, we will begin our chapter. Subject is Maths of Standard 4th and name of the topic is Word Problem. Today we are going to deal with addition. Students, here you can see different colored flowers, isn't it? Pink flowers, violet flowers. Now, same thing is given as a word problem. You have to count the number of flowers by using addition. Okay? Here also you can see different colored butterflies. Addition you know, isn't it? Subtraction also you know. Multiplication and division also you know, isn't it? But the sums, they are formed in a words. They are given in a sentences. We will go through them today. See dear children, these are some word problems. Here the sums are given by using sentences. Got this? These are nothing but word problems. How to solve word problems? We will learn word problems. There are some steps. From these steps, if we go and if we solve the problems, it will become very easy. Got this? Okay. First, we have to read the given problem. The problem is given in sentences. There are some numbers, correct? Like this. So, we have to read the problem given. Second step is to understand the given problem. What is given inside that problem? That we have to understand. What is asked here? What to find out? And which method to follow? That you have to understand. Means overall the meaning is we have to understand the meaning of the problem. The third step is guess and check. We have to guess and we have to check the given problem. Means guessing means which method. If we do the addition, if it is asked about the total, then we must have to go for addition, isn't it? Like that we have to guess and check. The next thing is use logical reasoning. Yes, in some word problems there are different tests, means we have to use addition, then we have to use subtraction, again addition, like that. We will solve them afterwards. So for solving these types of sum, we have to think logically. Got this? The last one is make table or chart. Yes, if we solve these word problems using a table or chart, then it will become very easy and clear to solve. Got this? So dear students, once again we will read all these steps. Number 1, read the problem. Second, understand the given problem. Third, we have to guess which method that all and check. Next is use logical reasoning. Means after understanding we have to go logical. Logically means we have to think logically. Okay. Last one is make a table or chart. Okay, now we will proceed to the word problems and we will solve some of the word problems. Okay. See, this is first one. What to do now? First we have to read, then we have to understand. Okay. Here, Sajid, a boy, has 224 eggs. You know eggs, isn't it? And Shabana, a girl, has 482 eggs. How many eggs in all do they have? Two students are there and they have some eggs with them. Correct? And we have to count the total number of eggs with them. This is about our word problem. Correct? Now we will make a chart now or a table. Okay. Now we will write the given things. What is given? Here, what is given here? X with Sajid and X with Shabana. The numbers are given, isn't it? So what is given? X with Sajid and Shabana, they are given. Next, what is asked here? See, how many eggs in all do they have? It is asked. Means we have to find out total eggs along with them. Isn't it? Next is, what method should be used? You know there are 4 types of operations in mathematics, that is addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Here among those 4 we have to use here addition. Why addition here? Yes, because here in the question it is asked that we have to find out total x. Total is nothing but addition. If you add the given numbers, then we will get the total number of the x, isn't it? Okay, now we will go for the method. Okay, here what is given? The x with Sajid. How many? 224. I have written here 224. Okay, then x with Shabana 482. Isn't it? 482. Right? Now we will add these two numbers. Correct? Okay, we will write these numbers in vertical arrangement. Means one below the other. First I will write x with Sajid. That is 224. See this? 224. Correct? Now we will add 482 to this. Okay? Addition sign. Now see this, and you know always we start addition from right hand side. Means unit column, isn't it? This is units, tens, hundreds. Correct? Now we will start 4 plus 2, that is 6. 8 plus 2, that is 10. Isn't it? 10. Means here 0 I will write down, and you know 1 is carried over to hundreds place. Correct? Now what we will do now? Here 1 plus 2 plus 4, that is how much? 7. Isn't it? So the total is 706. Means here we will write answer. Altogether they have 706 eggs. Correct? Both together means Sajid and Shabana. Both together they have 706 eggs. Yes, dear students, if you go like this in method wise or in steps, you will get all the marks, and it is very easy to understand. Okay? We will move to next sum. See this? Raj has 255 marbles and Sham has 248 marbles. How many marbles did they have all together? Yes. Again, see here what is given. Two boys are there, Raj and Sham, right? They have some marbles with them. What to find out? we have to find out the total number of marbles with them, right? We'll make a table. First, we will write what is given. Second column we will write, see this, marbles with Raj and Sham. Okay. Now what is asked? Total marbles. And what method should be used here? Yes, you are right. Here total means we must go for addition. Correct? Now we will go for method. See this. Raj has 255 marbles and Sham has 248 marbles. We will add these two numbers in vertical position. Okay. Now come on, we will add this 5 plus 8. That is 13, isn't it? I will write 3 here and 1 is carried over. 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 plus 4 is 10, isn't it? 0 here. 1 is again carried over to hundreds place. So 1 plus 2, that is 3, plus 2, that is 5, isn't it? So what we will write here? Answer. Altogether they have 503 marbles. Got this? This is a stepwise solution. Okay, this is called solution for the problem. Here you have to follow these steps. Okay. Next, see, this is third sum. 985 girls and 531 boys took part in an art competition. Okay, you know competition, right? Art competition means drawing competition or singing. Okay, how many girls and how many boys are participated? 985 girls and 531 boys, they participated in art competition. Okay, now next is how many students took part in the competition altogether. We have to add these two numbers, isn't it? Because again here it is asked altogether. Altogether meaning, what is the meaning of altogether? That is total, isn't it? So we will go for stepwise solution. See this. First one, what is given? Here we will write number of boys and girls took part in a competition. Okay. Second, what is asked here? What is asked? Total students participated in the competition. What method should be used here? Again, you know, addition. Today we are solving the addition sums, isn't it? Now method. Here we will write total girls 985. Correct? Total boys 531. It is given in the problem. Correct? Question. Next, we will add these two numbers. 985 plus 531. Right? We will add this. 5 plus 1 is 6. 8 plus 3. 11. Isn't it? 1 we will write down and 1 is carried over. And that is 9 plus 1 is 10. 10 plus 5 is 15. Isn't it? So we will write 15 here. Now this is our answer. Means these are the students who participated in art competition. Right? Like this we have to write answer. Total students participated in art competition are 1516. Got this? Nice. Next, fourth question. There are 1030 books in a library. You know library, isn't it? There we can see so many types of books. That is called library, or book house is called as library, isn't it? How many books are there in that library? 1030. Okay. We bought 177 more books for the library. How many new books brought here? 177. Okay. How many books are there in the library now? Again, here also we need total number of books in the library now. Right? We will make a table. What is given? See this, books in the library and new books bought. Right? What is asked? Total books. And what method should be used here? Again, addition, isn't it? Now method. See this, books in library 1030. New books bought 177. Now here it is 4-digit number is given and here it is 3-digit number. So students, here we have to take while writing the numbers in vertical arrangement while doing addition. See, this is 1030. Now 7 we will write here. Next 7 in tens and 1 in hundreds place. There is no number in thousands column, right? This you have to, here you have to be careful while writing the second number. Okay, now we will add this. Now 0 plus 7 is 7. 3 plus 7 is 10, isn't it? 0, we will write here, 1 is carried over. So 1 plus 1, that is 2. And in a thousands place, only 1 is there. Right? We got the answer. We got the total number of books in the library. So, answer is, the library has 1207 books now. Correct? Now, current, how many books are there? 1207. Got this, students? We will go for one more. See this. The price of a computer is 25,709. 5-digit number. Okay. The price of a printer is 3,280. And the price of a scanner is 2,190. What is the total cost of the 3 items? You can see here 3 items. First one is computer. See, this is a computer. Okay, 3 parts are there. This is monitor, CPU and keyboard. All together it is computer. What is the cost of this computer? It is given rupees 25,709. Right? Now second thing is price of a printer. We take out the printer here. We take out the prints, isn't it? So this is called printer. What is the cost of the printer? See this. Rupees 3,280. This is printer. Now the third one is scanner. See, this is scanner. Okay. Now what is the cost of this scanner? 2,190. Okay. We scan by this machine. So this is called scanner, and we take out prints from this machine. So it is called printer. I think you know all these machines. This is computer, printer and scanner. Okay. Now what is asked here? What is the total cost of the 3 items? Now what to do here? Very good. Addition, isn't it? Here we have to add this, this and this. All three numbers we have to add. Then we will get the total cost of 3 items. Isn't it? Okay. We will go stepwise. This is our question. We will make a table. What is given here? Prices of 3 items, right? That is computer, printer and scanner. What is asked? Total cost of 3 items, right? Next, what method should be used here? Yes, of course, it is addition. Now we will go for method. First one, cost of computer is 25,709. Second, cost of printer, that is 3,280, right? Cost of scanner 2,190. Yes, which method we have to follow here? Addition. So we will write these 3 numbers in vertical arrangement. See, this is the first number 25,709 plus 3,280. Next is 2,190. Okay. Come on, we will add all these 3 numbers. Okay. 9 plus 0 is 9. 0 plus 8 plus 9. 8 to the 16 plus 1. That is 17. Right? 7 we will write here. 1 is carried over. 1 plus 7, that is 8. This is 10. This 1 is 11. 1 we will write here. 1 is carried over. 1 plus 5, that is 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. 9 plus 2 is 11. 1 here again, 1 is carried over. 1 plus 2, that is 3. Right? What is the total amount here? 31,179. Right? This is the total cost of 3 items. Right? We will write this answer. Total cost of all 3 items is rupees 31,179. Dear students, here you have to write rupees. This is the unit, correct? Unit for money. So we have to add this rupees while writing this number. For this, now I am going to give you 2 sums for self-study. Okay? I hope you understood the steps to follow while solving word problems. Got this? Here 2 sums are there. You have to follow all the steps given and then you have to solve this. Peacefully you read the sum, then you understand, you think and make the table and solve. Okay, you will get perfect answer. These 2 are of addition sums. Which method you have to follow here? Addition. Got this? Today we followed only addition. Okay, in the next lecture we will go for subtraction and mixed problems. Thank you very much for being a part of this lesson. Please subscribe to our channel and press bell icon to get new updated videos.